Thank you, Father Whitlock, Father Becker, all Reverend Fathers present here, our honored guest, Luke Miller III, and my brothers. Since my first visit to SJV and the first time I heard a priest hero talk given by one of my former diocesan seminarian brothers, Andrew Dieter, about Jake Brownlee's priest hero, the Bishop of Anchorage, I've always wondered who my priest hero would be, and I knew who it was going to be at the time, or at least who I thought it was going to be, and I wondered if it would change by the time I got to my senior year of seminary. And I've known many good priests and met many new good priests since I've been here, and I'm thankful for all of them, but my priest hero would still have to be Father Jeremy Kuchera. And the reason for that is I can honestly say that without him, and without him allowing God to work in the ways he needed to in his life to affect my life, I wouldn't be here right now. I could tell you about how great of a spiritual father he is, how he spends time and makes time for all of his children in his parish, how after every single daily mass that he goes to in his he has 5 parishes, but after every daily mass, he goes and has breakfast and coffee with the people who are at daily mass. He sets up youth groups for teenagers. He sets up groups for young married couples to build a Catholic community and also ask questions that they may have about their faith to build up the community. He's willing to be a father who lets his children get mad at him in order to do what's best for them. And he's humble enough to know that it might just be his job to prepare the soil in a parish for another priest to reap the harvest. And in my own life, the ways he's affected me, he was my priest from the time I was a 5th grader through when I graduated in high school. He's the priest who first brought me to seminary in 8th grade, just to see the place, which planted the seed. Even though I went on to get a girlfriend, it was always there. And then he also cultivated my prayer life and my knowledge of God by getting me to go to youth group and by getting me to go on retreats in high school where God kept telling me to go to seminary even though I was too stupid to listen. And he never allowed me to stray too far. And whenever I would go too far, God would use Father Jeremy in a specific way to call me back. And even now, when I'm in seminary, he makes a point to come up and to visit myself and Tanner and Sam. We're all seminarians that have come out of his parishes. He visits us about twice a semester and asks us how we're doing. We sit down and have coffee, and we just talk about life. He loves those that God gave him to the end. And in just thanksgiving for everything that he's done in my life and for the life of the people in his parish, all I can say is praise be Jesus Christ.
Now